welcome back for the first time to Call of Duty News, where it's the one-stop shop for all casual players to learn everything about what happened this week in Call of Duty, all the leaks, all the big updates, all of the patch notes, and weapon changes and metas, all of that stuff crammed into a nice 5-minute video so you can just watch it once on the weekend and be caught up for the week. So let's get into the first segment, patch notes. So here are this week's patch notes. I'm a bit late because it came out on Thursday and I'm uploading this on Saturday, but whatever. I'm going to really try to focus on the big major updates like weapon changes, nerfs, and buffs, and like new maps and like all that jazz and stuff. So let's get into the weapon. So of course, the massive elephant in the room is the Chimera. It's a brand new AR. They added it to closer range AR. It's got built-in suppressor, so you don't really need to add one. And it's also got no bullet trails, so if you shoot someone at far away, they can't see where the bullet came from, so they can't track the bullet back to you, which is cool. But it's close range AR anyways, so I don't really see you hitting long range shots with it, at least not what I've used of it yet. It's very close range. They've nerfed the 7.4U, but they've buffed the 5.45 for some reason. The M13 underbarrel was nerfed. You probably have never even heard of it. It's just like the grenade launcher under it. There's a bit overpowered, but they fixed it. The 5.45 they buffed with damage for some reason. Now it's like easily the best AR, or I found the best AR. For SMGs and handguns, they have buffed the MX9, which is easily the worst SMG, which is good. They nerfed the Vel's movement speed because that was a bit overpowered, and like the highest moving SMG. For handguns, the Basilisk or the revolver and the Deagle were nerfed because those were pretty overpowered. And all akimbo guns are basically nerfed because the akimbos are super overpowered. They finally nerfed the riot shield, thank goodness, because it now only hits and kills people in 3 hits. Shotguns, they no longer one shot in the head if you have 3 plates in, so that's all around pretty good. That's well worth everyone's time there, because riot shields should not be able to kill me faster than I can kill them with pistol whipping them. The Joker, they try to fix it. Still the hardest and worst like launcher out there. It's like not that good at all. Pain in the butt to level up, so not much change there. Here I'm gonna show you some of the minor quality of life changes. For example, the new Friends HUD system, they changed it, so it's just that much better to use, which is always nice. So here's a little screenshot of like me loading into a game. As if you notice in the bottom right corner, there's a little icon showing that there's double weapon XP active. And another thing, double weapon XP will be happening all weekend. So if you have multiplayer and you're not on it, get on it and level up all your weapons if you don't already have them mapped. So for the final segment, we're gonna go over weapons, the best weapons of the week, and like what I think you should level up and use. First, let's start with the SMGs. There's only gonna be 2 SMGs this time. Everyone knows like Fennec is pretty good right now, and like the Vel, you guys all know this, but like, here's some lesser known amazing Vasniv 9K. This is easily like the best SMG you can use in the game, right up there along the 7.4U and the Fennec. It is amazing. It's so good that it was banned in competitive play. Like, this gun is amazing. Here's the build for it. I've tested it out many times. I've figured out the tuning. For the lock shot, you want this, and then for the orb weaver, you want this. You can probably switch this out a bit if you want more accuracy, but like for an SMG, you just want to go all like mobility basically. Yes, I know you do need like fine tune it a bit. Like, you can probably go like something like this instead of like this, but like just the extra mobility, just go all the way on this gun. It's amazing. Only one downside, it's only got 45 round mag, but since the time to kill all these guns are so fast, it won't matter. So here's my favorite lesser known gun, the Mini Bach. I think it's easily the most underrated gun or SMG out there. It's got 64 round mags, so you're not lacking in that department, and the mobility of this gun is really good too. Again, you just want to go like all mobility, because this gun, since it's bigger, does lack mobility, but this loadout makes up for that greatly. So that's great. And for the AR of the week, we're going to go with the Cast-Off 5x5, one of the AKs. As we know, it was buffed, as I said earlier, but it just all around, this is the build I've tested and used for it. It is amazing. It's got really good recoil control and really good damage. Here's all the tuning for everything. All around, a really good gun. You can see I spent a lot more time tuning this gun, and we didn't just go all the ADS, because this gun is, you have to be very specific with everything. But all around, it is a really good long range. You can hit your shots quite far, and it's got really good recoil control. We're going with the SPX80. This is the loadout I use for it. It's great for range. I actually got a win with this the other day. And so this is an amazing gun. I recommend this to any long-range player, any Warzone player for that matter. Solos, if you're in solos, or if you're playing quads and you need a big team, this sniper will not lack in anything. You can do your medium range. It's got an okay ADS speed, but all around really good for a long range. Toggleable zoom. It is quite good. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you noticed, like 99% of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe. This is a very small channel, and I'm trying to get it off the ground. But that's all for today, and see you next week.
It just doesn't hit the same. Verdansk was like a playground we just couldn't wait to play in. See, brotherhoods were made in this war-torn foreign land. We watched each other die and then we spent a couple grand, cause we had each other's backs, and that will never be forgotten. Just bring an extra shoot or you, my friend, will die by falling. It was more than just a game, because the game became our home when our lives were so uncertain and we all felt so alone. So to every single soldier who helped serve in Verdansk, we were part of something special only you will understand.